But I had to come share that testimony, if nothing else. But like I said, this idea goes right along with it. And it's called Spend Some Time. And when I first thought about it, that song came to my mind. Quality time with you. Quality time with you. I want to spend quality time. Praise the Most High. That's one of them 80s or 90s songs. I think it was Take 5 or something like that song. That was a banger back then. But that's what the Most High wants from us, family. Just as we mentioned in the prior recording, He wants some of our attention. Because what He wants you to do is live the abundant life. He wants to get you to some of this abundant living. He wants you to enjoy your life. He gave it to you as a gift. And as the script we have been using the last week or so, the text says, "Come unto me, all you who labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you, because my yoke is easy, and my yoke is light." And basically what he's saying, family, is he already did the heavy work for us to walk in this abundant life. But we shan't get it unless we go to him and take it, receive it. And it's going to take, thank you, Pop, a renewing of your mind. Like one text says, "Let this mind be in you that was also in Mashiach, Yahushua." See, we have to have the mind of Mashiach, which is a transformed mind, as our text also says, that you have to have a renewal of your mind. See, you can't have an abundant life thinking the same old way you used to think, and doing the same, which will make you do the same old things you used to do. No, you need a transformation. And as I heard a young lady speaking on last evening that really touched me, she was speaking about the butterfly coming up out of that cocoon, having gone through its metamorphosis, and is a new creation. See, that's a prime example of how the Most High wants to do us, family. Like the text says, the old things have gone away, then all things have become new for those that are in him. For those that are in Mashiach. And what that in means is spending time with him. It means abiding in him and his words abide in you. See, them words are active and alive, sharper than any two-edged sword, as the text says. But spend some time, and spending time with the Most High can help. It can help grow in your relationship with him, learn his character, and receive direction for your life. Like we said, he's pointing you into that new life with that new the abundant living that he's trying to give you and trying to bring to you. But like I said, you have to accept it. And how you accept anything from anybody without spending time with him. And as we said, you're going to learn his character. Learn his likes, his dislikes, who he is. And this is done more than not by spending time in that word. And what you do first is pray and ask for understanding and insight for your present situation. But more than anything else, you want understanding of what you're reading, and ask him to lead you into it. But back up a bit. First things first is when you come to him, you ask him for his Holy Spirit or his Ruach HaKodesh, because he is going to be the one that leads you into all truth. So he's going to tell you what to look for, where to turn to in the Holy Text, what to read, and he's going to explain it to you because he's the teacher, as the text says. And as we say, you talk to him. And as we have said in the past, you talk to him, he'll talk back. And tell you things to come. Tell you about yourself and why he chose you and what he chose you to be, who he chose you to be. But it's so important to spend time with him. Read the text, pray, talk to him all the time. Have whole live conversations with him like I do. And the more you do it, the less uncomfortable you feel. That's just like me sitting out here talking to a camera and people looking at me over here, people looking at me over there. It don't matter. Because this is our focus. This is more important. And that's what we was just saying. Talk to him all the time. You can pray continually throughout the day and or have a conversation with the Most High. Like we say, you just talking. And that was one of the hardest things I had to get used to, but it became easier once he started answering me back. Because at first, and it's going to take faith. Just like the text says, you have to know that he is, and that he is a rewarder of those that diligently seek him. You just keep on. Like, hey, Pop, how you today? And get quiet. And you'll get to the place where you were expecting an answer. And he'll get to you. As the text also says, with all kinds of prayers. You pray continuously with all kinds of prayers. So you're not just praying for yourself, you start praying for other folks, praying for the Most High's chosen people, praying for Yasharal, praying for your family members, your loved ones. And this is how you'll see him start answering, and then it'll encourage you to pray more and spend more time with him. You can also journal your thoughts and prayers, and also take and spend quiet time just in his presence. Intentionally focusing on him and his voice. Like I said, expecting him to answer. It's amazing how I write notes, but I end up speaking them before I even read them. And as I say, you have to separate yourself from the chaos around you and abide in him, as the text says. Abide in him and his words abide in you. Then you can ask whatever you want. You can come back to him and say, okay, Pop, I want this, that, and the other. Because you're starting to come to him, not asking amiss. You're asking what he wants. Like I said, you learn his character, who he is, what he's all about. And also you can spend time with him by listening to worship music. And I've been very careful about any kind of music these days, especially since all these gospel or gospel singers and songwriters have been getting caught up in this mess with Diddy, having supposed to have gone to these parties and supposedly have done some of these things. So it makes you really question. And that's supposedly. Now, I'm not saying it happened because I don't know. But you have to be very careful about who and what you listen to. Just like the Most High told me to go on a fast a long time ago from everybody and everything, including songs. And I love music. But let's read some script. And the main one is Luke 5:16. For Yahushua often withdrew to lonely places and prayed. So this is where it's at. This is your foundation right here. Spending time with him. Getting quiet and say, okay, Pop, I'm listening for you. And he's going to